Before the earthquake, Haiti's capital was already unable to meet the needs of its residents. Now, almost everything is in ruins. Even the National Palace has collapsed. The UN estimates that at least 1 million people are now homeless. And the few that have a house prefer to sleep on the streets, still fearing the aftershocks. But there seems to be hope. An immense international aid effort is underway, and Haitian people are showing tremendous resilience and spirit and are literally working on digging themselves out. Now, could this tragedy end up being an opportunity for Haiti? Could this country be put back together, not to what it was, but to what it should have been? That's the question. Depends on what kind of development you started to say, Vicki, so follow that thought.
It really does depend on what sort of development. Too often, Haiti's development has focused on protecting the interests of international investors rather than developing and investing in the people of Haiti. Earlier we mentioned some of the disparities in wealth, and my understanding is at least 1% of the population owns 50% of the wealth in Haiti. It's extraordinarily unequal, as it is in most of Latin America. So we need to make sure that that changes and that some of that wealth is redistributed to the Haitian people. How? Well, we've talked about decentralization, we've talked about rural development, and rural development, the IDB, the World Bank, has been very clear that if you invest in the rural sector, you can help reduce poverty, but it has to be done in the correct way. It can't be developing industry for agro-exports. It needs to be investing in people so that they can have food security, so they can eat, so they can guarantee not only food for their tables, but food to bring to the markets. And it needs to be done in a way that doesn't contaminate the soil of Haiti even further, but in a way that actually develops and is more sustainable for the earth. And other things we've mentioned, decentralization, rural development, trade policies have to be reviewed. Just one example, when the United States signed a trade agreement with Haiti, Haiti was forced, some would say, to reduce or eliminate the tariffs that it had on rice imports. Now we have to remember that Haiti used to be able to produce all of its rice, and not, just a few decades ago was able to feed its population. They are no longer able to do that. Why? Because while the Haitian government was forced to reduce its tariffs, the United States rice farmers received subsidies from the U.S. government. They were able to take their excess rice and dump it in Haiti, which destroyed the local farmers. We need to revise that trade deal so that Haitian government can determine what's best for their community.
The issues that you see in terms of redevelopment and concerns that you have about the way Haiti will be rebuilt.
One of the key important points is that Haiti has to be re-educated in terms of its people and the way things are done. First of all, when we talk about education in the school system, we need to think in terms of functional students once they get out, not just skills, educational skills, but functional skills so that they can get out and actually work. And also, if we were to move some of the main offices to the provinces, then people would have a different image of what constitutes Haiti. And also, we need to keep in mind that in terms of the long-term efforts, the international community needs to have good accountability and transparency, because people need to work on principles in terms of what they need to do, what they're supposed to do, and how things should look.
And is part of that concern about accountability the possibility of corruption and money being siphoned off and the people never getting the benefit?
Yes, and that is part of the problem. It's the accountability, not just giving the aid, but what happens next. It needs to be done in a strategic way.
One of the issues that many people have raised has been that Haiti needs to be rebuilt according to some building codes because to better withstand hurricanes, but God forbid another earthquake, that there isn't as much devastation. And that's something that seems to be getting a lot of momentum. What do you see from your vantage point about issues for redevelopment?
Right. Well, as you mentioned, Haiti, is very prone to natural disasters, and so building with that in mind is definitely important, much more so than in any other place where reconstruction would need to take place, is that the buildings need to be able to accommodate that sort of destruction, especially going forward into the rainy season, and making sure that there is shelter and accommodation and health supplies and things like that to deal with the realities of weather and natural disaster in Haiti. But another thing that I think is important, and we've touched on a little bit, is education opportunity in Haiti. And I think an important part following up on education is making sure that there are opportunities in Haiti and that there is an incentive to stay and not to leave Haiti. As an educated person, making sure that there are opportunities, jobs, and other things, and also to go into the provinces and not just concentrate into the capital. So I think that that's going to be very important going forward, is job creation in Haiti for Haitians.
And indeed, a large percentage of Haiti's educated class is not in Haiti. They live in the United States or elsewhere, many doctors, professionals, and we've seen a lot of them rushing back, trying to help now. Do you think that some of them might stay on?
Well, maybe not. But then that goes back to the disproportionate number of Haitian doctors, lawyers, and teachers and engineers compared to the actual need of the country. Not everybody can be a doctor or a lawyer. Some of us can be cosmetologists, some of us can be bricklayers. So if there is enough work for people to do, then people don't have to be lawyers or doctors and then travel abroad to work and then leave the country high and dry.